Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's a Dooney Addict 615, and I am back with a Dooney and Bourke's 12 Days of Dooney Day 5, and I am ready to give you the rundown on shoulder day. All right, so these are sleek shoulder bags. So let's take a look and see what we have today. All right. I have had a Florentine side pocket hobo in my collection in the color orange forever. And I added a navy color, 269. It's kind of a Dooney classic. Okay. Well, shoulder day. And do I have a recommendation for today? I'm a fan of Hattie now that I've performed surgery on her. If you've not seen that video, check out my playlist, because Hattie had to have a little bit of emergency surgery, but now I love her. $329 price point. That's the regular size. That's not the large. So I think that could be better priced. If you're looking for DB75 or any of the Greta printed bags or accessories, I would recommend that you check ilovedooney.com and make sure that you're signing in through Rakuten so that you can get your cash back. Okay. How many bags do they have today? We're already in the sports stuff. 57. Okay. That was quick and uneventful. So let's see here. What I would recommend is the DB75 Multi Janine over on ILD. After you use the Mary code, it brings the bag down to less than $100 at $90.35. And I do think that that is a great price if you are a small or even medium sized bag carrier, if you are a lover of DB75, or if you're collecting or want a variety of DB75 pieces in your collection, the Janine is absolutely one that I would recommend. If you're concerned about the dimensions of this bag and you're familiar with the Coach Field Tote 30, you're going to be in Field Tote 30 dimensions with the DB75. I would also, if you missed the video yesterday, I would absolutely recommend that you go and check out Dooney's Doorbusters on ILD. The DB75 Multi Flynn for $89 is a go-get-it price, as well as the Florentine Lizzie bag with code Doorbuster. It comes down to $65. If you're curious about Dooney's suede and you're not particular about the color, the suede Kyra bag may be an option. I'm just not a fan of the Darla silhouette. It's a little odd to me. If you are looking, I know we have ventured now away from the 12 days of Dooney because I can't make a recommendation for you over on Dooney.com, but we can take a quick look at those things that are available over on ILD. The Alto Stadium blanket, you've heard me mention that before. The Alto firewood carrier, if you're not familiar, go back and watch my 10 gift ideas for her. It's in the last 2 weeks. You'll be able to find that video. And then, as always, check in like Florentine, the wristlets. I'm a huge fan of the large zip Barlow. I'm not crazy about this pale blue color, but I do love a Florentine large zip Barlow. Um, we've already talked about Clayton, the Florentine Flynn, the Dooney and Bourke medium Russell is a must, in my opinion, in every collection. Whether you're a tote girl or not, you should have at least one medium Florentine Russell. If you are not on board with that, just do a YouTube search for Florentine medium Russell, Dooney and Bourke Florentine medium Russell, and see what the other ladies in the community say about that bag. We've already talked about Lizzie. We talked earlier about the Florentine large satchel and the fact that it was on sale. There were other colors available. This appears to only be the salmon. The Florentine extra large Courtney sack, another bag that if you are unsure, just do a YouTube search and hear what some of the other ladies have to say about the extra large Courtney sack. Let's see what else we got out here. Tilton, I still wish, I do have a couple of Tiltons. They were gifted to me by the Purse Fairy. I have been on the fence about adding another Tilton because I really would love for Tilton to have an outside back pocket, which it does not have. I would also love for the strap on Tilton to be detachable, and it is not. Otherwise, great laptop bag, great messenger style bag, would be great as a travel or overnight bag, great as a carry-on a plane, overhead or under the seat. But carrying it as a purse, it is a bit north-south for me. But I also had a pretty terrible second experience carrying my large Florentine Camden hobo for travel. I was ready to move out of that bag before I got to the airport for my last trip. So needless to say, it made a very, very long week. So I am not good with north-south bags. I prefer east-west silhouettes much, much more. The next that I would point out is, of course, the Florentine large zip around wristlet, the light taupe, a black, a red, a Timoro brown, any of those colors that can become chameleons and be worn with any bag in your collection. The Florentine small hobo if you're into a small bag carry. If you are interested in the Florentine tote, this is a great price, additional discounts after you apply the code Mary. I have a 3-part series of the Battle of the Totes that compares the Florentine tote to several other totes in my collection. If you're curious to hear how that stacks up, again, check the Feed Your Addiction playlist and it should be pretty close to the top. Again, Battle of the Totes, it is a 3-part segment. For let's see what they have in wristlets. Okay. I wish there were a way to filter out the sports stuff. The Greta large zip around wristlet, Greta, new color, amazing wallet. I'm not a fan of the folded zip wristlet. It's just when you open it up. Let me see if I can quick shop this one. I just don't like the interior configuration of this folded zip wristlet. If you have one of these and you like it, you love it, please leave a comment down below and let me know how you organize it. Because I've just not been able to get into this one. Whenever I see this, I think about Alice and it doesn't have the same capacity as Alice, which is probably why I've steered clear of it. Let's see here. There's the Pebble version of the large zip around wristlet. I have several clutch wristlets. It is a great grab and go piece. It's great for overflow cards. It's great as a actual wallet or a small carry. It will fit my phone. I love the double zip wristlet. If you're interested in suede, that would be a great option, especially after the Mary code is applied. Oh my goodness, 247 items. I'm not going through all of these. Okay, the Florentine pocket wristlet clutch. I think it comes down to like $87.10. I would recommend the red, the black, and the Timoro brown. I know some of you just hit the floor and said, did DA just say black? Yes, as a small bag carry. And because my mama raised me right, I did say black. Let's see what else we have here. The Greta medium wristlet. That price is not good. I would steer clear of that one. You can get a much better price if you are patient. There's a suede double zip wristlet again. The Pebble Grain accordion clutch. If you are into small wallets, this one may not be bad, and I really do like the color persimmon. I have a persimmon colored bag in the new bag that they're featuring for 60 days, and I'll show you that here before we sign off. But I love that color persimmon, and I'll show you the bag that I have it in here shortly. I just purchased a zip clutch wristlet, but not from the Greta collection. That one will be coming up in a future reveal, so stay tuned for that. There's the zip around. Again, we're filtered by wristlets. And what else would I recommend? Okay, the Saffiano double zip wristlet. If you like Saffiano, this light mauve color, once you add the Mary code, I think it comes down to like $43. The light mauve, the off-white, and the ecru all come down to that. The tomato color is a gorgeous, gorgeous red. Dooney does not do tomato often. They don't do the color strawberry often either. These are great classic Dooney colors that, again, are not released often. If you are looking for maybe something a little bit more bright, I'd recommend the mint. The cranberry is a deep, gorgeous color that would be perfect for the cooler weather months if you reach for those colors of bags the way that I do once the season changes. Let's see. Tons of accessories, lots of them being sports themed. There, my Titans. Almost there. Okay. I also don't have the Pebble Grain zip around wristlet. In my recent visit to the Dooney outlet in Orlando, I did do a tour of that piece in the DB75 multi. Let me know what you think about that wristlet. I have mixed feelings and have not even pretended to put it in my cart. I'm just not. I haven't bought into that one yet. So that's. Oh, I wanted to show you. Hold on, let me get back to the top here. Here's one that if you are trying to build a collection and you don't have one of these in your collection, this is a good price. The duck cross body, they have a variety of colors. And I have two of these bags. I have it in this taupe brown color. I believe it's taupe brown to match my Sperry rain boots. And then I also have it in red to match another pair of rain boots. When I initially saw this bag actually released the Saturday that the tribe had their first meetup, and it was available on our way to the outlets. I held off on purchasing the bag because I didn't know what I was walking into at the outlets as far as what was going to be available. And even after all of the shopping, I still wanted the bag, and then it was no longer on the site. And it took well over a year before the red reappeared and I was able to purchase it. So if you live in a rainy place, in a snowy place, if you have rain boots, if you live, if you're looking for a smaller carry, I just think that this bag, because it is so very different from all of the other silhouettes and designs that Dooney traditionally offers, I do believe that this is a collector's piece. And let me just make sure, let me add the code in and I can tell you, what is this one over here now? Is it Mary? I think it's Mary. Yeah, it brings it down to 111.15. So that's not bad. And then, is it on this side or is it on, let's see here. I want to show you the bag that I have in the persimmon, but I'm not sure now if it's on Dooney or if it's on, there it is. There it is. So it is the Pebble Grain Crossbody Saddle Bag. This bag initially released in the Cambridge collection, and I picked it up in the color Persimmon. And it is one of the bags that I actually took with me to the bucket list experience when we all went to the tent sale. It is a small little carry, and while I don't consider it to fall in that category of the after 5 bags, it is a very small crossbody that will definitely hold your essentials. And it is on sale for $59 with the code SAVE. So again, Pebble Grain Crossbody Saddle Bag, code SAVE, brings this bag down to $59. They do have the color terracotta, they have red, they have clementine, hot pink, they have geranium, they have it in taupe, midnight blue, and they also have it in caramel. So that's it for the 12 days of Dooney. I guess it kind of turned into a rundown of things to be on the lookout for at ILD. Thank you so very much for watching. Until tomorrow, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care.